What are some desirable vintage Fila tracksuits? If you are curious about which vintage Fila tracksuits are the most desirable, you have come to the right place. Vintage Fila tracksuits have gained immense popularity due to their ties to sports, music, and streetwear from the 1980s and 1990s. Their unique designs and cultural connections make them highly sought after by collectors and fashion enthusiasts alike. One standout piece is the Fila Terrinda Mk3 Track top, released in 1982. This tracksuit is known for its bright colors and distinctive Italian design, crafted by designer Pierluigi Rolando. It was part of the BJ line and was famously endorsed by tennis legend Bjorn Borg. The Terrinda Mk3 captures a golden age of sportswear, blending tennis nostalgia with casual fashion and the rise of electronic music culture. Its rarity and connection to the casual elite make it a prized item among vintage fashion lovers. Another notable mention includes tracksuits from the brand's expansion into streetwear and hip-hop culture during the same era. Fila's bold logo and dynamic designs became staples in urban fashion, worn by celebrities, athletes, and music stars. This crossover helped Fila tracksuits evolve from mere sportswear to symbols of identity and style across various social groups, from suburban youth to high-end fashion followers. The brand's association with influential figures like Bjorn Borg in tennis, NBA player Grant Hill in the 1990s, and hip-hop artists such as Tupac Shakur and George Michael further solidified Fila's status in pop culture. These connections added to the desirability of vintage tracksuits that reflected the blend of sports, music, and street culture. In recent years, vintage Fila tracksuits have seen a revival, driven by nostalgia and collaborations with contemporary designers. This resurgence appeals to new generations who appreciate the retro aesthetic and the cultural significance of these garments. To summarize, some of the most desirable vintage Fila tracksuits include the Fila Terrinda Mk3 Track top from 1982, tracksuits from the 1980s and 1990s that became synonymous with hip-hop culture, and pieces associated with iconic figures in sports and music. These tracksuits are not just fashion items. They are cultural artifacts that capture the spirit of their time, making them highly coveted in the vintage and thrifted fashion revival scene online and in streetwear communities.